Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Ernest. I'm with Upfix. Today we're going to show you how to remove Cadillac CUE system, and basically this is basically the info display for the climate control, the radio. It's also got a hidden storage compartment here underneath, and basically the reason these go defective is the touchscreen stops working, and here at Upfix we actually fix the touch responsiveness and make it come back to life so you can actually start using it again. We're going to show you how to remove it, and step by step, and there's quite a few pieces to remove, and then once we do that, we'll show you how to put it back in your vehicle. Alright, so before we actually do any removal of the Cadillac CUE or reinstallation, the most important thing you want to do is make sure your battery is disconnected. Reason why is fuses can blow, relays and everything like that, so just to prevent any kind of electrical issues or gremlins. And now you got new symptoms or new codes because you forgot to disconnect the battery. To be safe, I'm just going to simply disconnect the negative terminal. You're going to tuck it back in here, so no chances of it touching. When we're done with everything, we're going to actually hook up the battery back up. That should be the first and the final process. Make sure you have this plastic trim piece removal. They have metal ones and plastic ones. I use a plastic one for it to be minimally invasive, and you can buy a whole set at any auto parts store. We're going to start here. I'm going to wedge it in like so, and we're going to slowly just kind of pry at it, and you're going to see it. You can actually start with your fingers, and then you can just start picking it up. And these tabs are metal, so they're a little bit harder to take out, but once you get the hang of it, they'll come out pretty easy. Take your time, you don't want to bend any parts. And there it is. Here is the first step to remove the Cadillac CUE, is to take off the side panel off the dashboard on the driver's side. Alright, so I'm going to try to attempt to remove this bottom piece of the dashboard on the driver's side. There are two screws here, hex, so I'm using this kind of tip. This is T15, and then there's two screws here, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove that. This is not gonna fit. All right, so I'm using a hex star screwdriver here, and I'm using it at an angle 90 degrees because obviously this drill is just too big to go on the side here, so I'm just using this. All right, let's see here. All right, so now that we got 4 of these bolts out, we can go ahead and pry it off. Take your time. And there's one big plug here, and it looks like there's one more here. We're gonna use a screwdriver and just push down on it, and it should pop out. There we go. And now this piece is removed, which will allow us to remove the side on the CUE, this little trim piece here. Okay, now that we removed the bottom piece underneath the steering wheel and driver's side, this might be arguably the hardest part of the removal, is actually these two side center console pieces where the start button is. And the reason being is these tabs are on really tight. Again, in this car, the metal tabs that are holding on the plastic are really hard to actually remove, so you have to use considerable force. The first step you want to do is remove this wood trim, pry it out like that, and that's the wood. And now you can use your fingers from the top and from the bottom to leverage it out. So basically you want to use this trim remover, put on the bottom here, and then just pry it out this way. But you might have to use your fingers right here and right here, and just pull as much as you can. I put my hand through the steering wheel and pull it back, and try not to use too much pulling force, because again, the start button wire is right behind it. I'm gonna use my finger to disconnect it, and there's that trim piece. So we're gonna put it right here. All right, so now we're gonna remove the wood trim on the passenger side, and then we're gonna take off the center console trim as well. So there we go, like that. Again, we're gonna lift this center console lid. Raise this up and use considerable force pulling it this way. So you want to pull it towards yourself and just kind of pull it up towards yourself. All right, so now we're going to remove this top wood grain trim piece, and I'm going to go in with this side and just start at the very top and just kind of use motion like this and simply remove it. Make sure you're catching the other side if it jumps out. And now we're going to remove this entire back over here. Slide this shop towel underneath so it doesn't scratch up the wood grain. You don't need power to the vehicle to actually lift this tray up. You can lift it up slowly to get the bracket out. You start here at the bottom, like that. Make sure you get the right angle. There we go. And there is one little button here at the bottom. I'm gonna take that out. All right, so now we're gonna take out these two screws. I'm using a 932 wrench socket, or you can use a 7mm. And just take out these two. The rest you can do by hand. We're going to take out this bracket, and then this CD player right here. As you're removing it, be careful. Put anything that you need underneath, and then just disconnect it from the back. There are multiple plugs, so we'll disconnect the first two, and then there are three at the bottom. And they're all color coded, so in case you were concerned or worried which way they're supposed to be, they can only go in one way. So even if you try to put in the wrong plug, you won't be able to do it. So this is the final thing to do to remove it. We have screws over here on the sides. We're gonna go ahead and start disconnecting them again. I'm using a 7mm socket wrench here at the top. Careful not to hit anything, scratch anything. All right. You can use an extender. We're gonna carefully disconnect this and start moving it towards yourself. And then as I'm holding it, I'm gonna disconnect this side button here. All right, so we upgraded the bottom padding since we're gonna be actually doing more wire removal. I wanna make sure that nothing gets scratched, cracked. The main plug. There's this plug here, and this is the entire unit. On your Cadillac CUE, you might have a different trim buttons here. Some of the customers that send in to us for repair, they've removed these. But overall, you want to ship this whole thing to us. The entire unit. Don't try to separate anything else. If it has side brackets like this, just leave them on there. We'll make sure that everything's working and test it here. Depending what kind of model you have, the ATS, XTS, CTS, the Escalade, you may or may not have both these plugs right here. So if you don't see as many plugs in here, that's okay. As long as your Cadillac CUE info display unit looks like this on the front and you have failing touch panel, we'll replace it and fix it. And then we'll show you in a little bit how it works after we've repaired it. All right, so we repaired the Cadillac CUE infotainment system. The touch panel again has been replaced. We've put everything back together, all the trims, all the plastic fitments, and now we'll just show you what it looks like when it's been rebuilt. And let's just start it up here. So basically this will restore the responsiveness of your unit. That basically covers how to remove it and how it should be working. If yours is working intermittently or failing, eventually it'll need to be replaced. Sometimes certain parts of the screen will work. It might only work during the winter time or when it warms up. We'll fix all that. Visit our website, upfix.com. Leave any comments below. Let us know what you guys like to see next, and follow us on Instagram, YouTube. We'll see you next time. Take care.